And welcome back, everybody. More Super Mega Baseball. We have 4 games left to go this season. We are in 2nd place in the Super Division, and we're chasing records this year. Let's go. Oh, we're in prime time here in Week 13, Game 13, whatever it is. So here is Flash Jackson with a 400 average and 13 RBIs, leading off the game for us. He's had a magnificent season. Wow, snuck a K in there. Anyway, 1-1 to start this against Bartholomew Dracolo, as Flash gets ahead in the count 3-1. And we're gonna, for some reason, swing at that. Now, that wasn't like I'm just trying to force an at-bat, although I did force it. That wasn't my goal. It was, I just struggle reading inside pitches that curve toward the batter. And now a tapper to the catcher. So we have 2 of the most pathetic outs we could ask for to start today's episode. But I'm hoping here against Dracula that this ends up being a big offensive day for us. I've been talking about this Triple Crown since last season. And that is rocketed to second base for the final out. But we have a pretty good chance at the Triple Crown this year. I mean, the odds are obviously always stacked against you, but we at least have multiple players competing for average. I think we have a couple players with 3 homers, and 2 at least can race for the RBI crown. So that's what you want to see. Didn't start out well for us, but we do have a good pitching matchup today against Dracolo. And we'll try to get some progress going here, along with hopefully our 10th victory. We have just as many wins as we did last season, as Starks lays out for it, and he ends the inning. So Andrew Ross leads the way after a big grand slam last episode vaulted him into the RBI contendership. But you know what? He needs home runs. Doesn't get it here. He gets a big-time double into left center, and we'll take that. So basically, the Triple Crown watch is our first 4 batters. Beyond that, they're lagging behind. Although Manning is up there in average, and so is Rose. And let's go back. I didn't want to test that. They would have definitely thrown it to third base. So here's Corey Boyd batting .298. That misses upstairs. Mojo is low for Dracolo. And now I'm not going to swing. 3-0, controller down, but he finds the zone. And that is going to be cracked into center and drive in Andrew Ross. Nice single from Boyd. He's now over 300 for an average. And that brings us to Darren Rose, who has 7 RBIs. He could pretty easily get double digits. And that is over the head of the first baseman. And we're going to send Boyd to third. It's an aggressive call, and it doesn't work out. He didn't need a relay throw for that. That's what shocked me. I figured, got to throw it to a cutoff. That's going to bog you down. My goodness, what a throw. Into the gap. And that is caught. I want to know what his arm rating is. That is really impressive. So Jose Carloco giving this a ride, and we have a tie game. No doubter. Andy McKenzie gives up the first run for him today. My goodness. That was quite the swing. Here is Keg Gutterson. Ooh, pulled back the bunt. Now to third base. Nice stop, recover. Manning in time, out number 1. Taking us to Elvis Stanley. McKenzie again jumping on that first pitch, getting the first strike. Ooh, Stanley takes a close one and then fouls off the 4-seamer. Come on now. Making this too difficult, Elvis. Ground ball right side. 2 away. Here's Cheyenne Hill. Really good ratings, but a pretty bad season in terms of statistics, but it gets a bit better on that swing. Big hit into right field, but it's going to be a single. Played out well for us on the hop. Sting McGee. Also with a pretty low average this year. And he grounds this for Starks, and the inning is over. But Carloco ties the game. We'll see if McKenzie can try getting that run back. Come on, we got to take advantage of this mojo for Dracula. Let's get the bases loaded. Oh man, that was a contact swing. McKenzie got a hold of it, but that's a fly out. That was a towering hit. And now jammed on the low power swing. That's where it gets dangerous. Like if your power timing is too early, then off speed is really going to hurt you. Leon Daniels. Oh my goodness. Why am I swinging at that? Almost got away with it. Nice play at second by Hill, and the inning is over. Quickly. Here's Dracula, the pitcher. Maybe drop his mojo here with a strikeout. Or not. Lifting this to center. Flash takes care of it. Nice catch. Now it's Uwanga, their right fielder. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to see his throwing ratings, but they are quite good. Is there any way for me to see it? I don't think so. I'm just really interested now because that throw is on the money. The curveball running inside, and he hits it into right. Boyd has the catch. Here's Batch Wilson. Back to Andy. Quick inning here for both sides. So Lance Adams leads the way. He's no longer first in average. There are a lot of crazy seasons going on this year as he lifts this into left. Easy catch. So that brings us to Andrew Ross. We're looking for a long ball, Ross. You know that. Oh, man, I thought you were going to give it to me on that one. You know, middle in, perfect location. I'll have to watch the tape there and see where the reticle was. Oh, boy, lift off, deep left from Maurice Manning. It's gone. A solo homer gives us the lead. Now, in a 16-game season, you're not going to see someone like with a huge home run total that's not catchable. You can catch fire late in the season and all of a sudden get into the race. That's what's exciting here. If Maurice Manning has a 2-homer day, now he has legitimate possibility of leading the league. Of course, I gave up 4 homers in one game to a single player. That wasn't good. Here's Corey Boyd to dead center for out number 3. Marvin Steed leads off. The left fielder has very balanced ratings, and he grounds out. Now it's Carloco. Went yard last time. You know, we'll be careful on this one. Oh, off of Andy. And he didn't have any catcher's gear to help take away some of that pain. But he's all right. Okay, Gutterson looks at strike 1. McKenzie's ahead in the count, looking for the punch out as he gets a ground ball to Starks. Inning over. Rose leads the way, batting .400. What a season. This is a crazy year for our offense. Not as crazy as last year. It's just, maybe it is crazier. Like last year was so good. This one's so weird. Lifted by Starks. Drifting. Out. All right, Andy Mack. McKenzie into the first baseman's glove for out number 3. Some very quick innings here. But a lot of hittable pitches. We're pitching to contact here. Both sides are. Strike 3 on the inside fastball. Nice job. Gonna have a rain delay after he started crying. Cheyenne Hill lifting this foul. And that is a pop-up for Manning. They're doing a really good job, and they have for years now, our opponents as a whole. Hitting my strikeout pitches. I can get that 0-2 count. Then I'm like, let's drop the curveball in here. Let's go change up low. And they're like, fine, we'll hit it. Out number 3. All right. Pretty quiet day for the top of our order. And the offense only has 2 runs right now. I expected more. So here's Flash Jackson. And Dracula cannot find his spot. He's worried. And he should be. High pressure. And he walks Flash on 5. Leon Daniels trying to get his first hit, and he's way ahead of it. 66 miles per hour. Now swinging through an inside pitch. There we go. Better idea that time, Leon. Oh, man. Are we really that underneath these pitches that aren't that high? I mean, they're middle in. They're like middle of the zone. So Lance Adams trying to get his first hit. Man, up the middle. And it almost gets through. It's a fielder's choice. So now it's Andrew Ross. Ross to center. It's a base hit. All right, Maurice Manning has a homer today. What's his RBI total? 6? Yeah, he needed a homer here to really get in that race. Oh, man, another pop-up. Not good. Drop it. Nope. Okay, both pitchers are doing pretty well. Dracula is playing better than I thought he would. He's also not a bad hitter. That mojo. Hard to overcome that sometimes. Out number 1. Here's Uwanga. Still can't get over how good his arm is. Alright, a quick couple outs. Now it's Batch Wilson, Maurice Manning's cousin. And that is out number 3. Here is Corey Boyd batting .306, has a ribby today. And that is off of Dracula. They're going to have to cover it, and Dracula does. Well done. Good play. All right, Darren Rose, 400 average on top of the world, but now back to Dracula for an easy out. Man, this was a game for us to gain some ground in the offensive statistics. We have not done that today. Skied again. What is Dracula? One of those fly ball pitchers where he gets you to hit into fly outs all the time? Because that's how it's played out. 2-1. Stamina's fine for McKenzie. And a pop-up. Both pitchers dealing. Now it's Carloco. Going up and in. Strike 1. Like to drop the speed now. I like to think that they have trouble hitting the off-speed deep like I do. Like maybe if they're going to get a hold of a pitch, it's not going to be a changeup at least. 3 outs in a hurry here from Andy. 2 innings left to go. We lead by 1. So here is McKenzie. We'll let him hit. Another pop-up. Is there like helium in this baseball? It's just floating up in the air. We can't do anything with it. We can't drive it. Pulled to the right side. My goodness. All right, Leon. They bring in a new pitcher. I guess Dracula ran out of gas. So Simba Delano is the new pitcher. Oh, man. Get to the dugout. Get there. No! Our pitcher can still play. He's a hybrid. He gets good mileage out here. Remember when hybrid was like the buzzword for cars like not that long ago? That's into the gap. And that is a leadoff double here for the Blowfish. Their first hit in a while. But can they string a couple together? I mean, Andy is losing some of his edge here. Up the middle. And the runner stays at second. There's the first out. Good job by Starks. Randy Mann will pinch hit. I thought that his mustache connected all the way to his hair. Not quite. Still quite impressive. And driven to deep left. Randy Mann comes off the bench to give the B-Wolves an 8th inning. Wait, They're not the Bee-Wolves. The Blowfish, an 8th inning lead. Oh, man. Mackenzie left in there a little too long. I mean, the stamina was affecting him. Not to the point where he was worse than our relievers, rating-wise. But Mackenzie's now out, and we're going to need a run in the 9th inning to extend this game at the least. We're in danger of losing this. I was all worried about how we're going to hit like 5 homers and, you know, score 15, but now we're not even winning. So in the 9th inning, we better get something here. We have Lance, Ross, and Manning. The perfect trio of hitters due up in a clutch spot against Simba Delano. And that's going to deep left. Lance with a drive, and it's caught. I thought that would go to the wall at least. No! Andrew Ross, you're up, buddy. Driven to deep right. That is a wall shot, and it's going to keep him at first. Man. Maurice, the Beast, Manning. Let's go. 1 on, 1 out. Driven into the gap. We're sending Ross home. Another wall shot. Manning going to third. Ross going home to tie the game. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Welcome to Super Mega Baseball. Corey Boyd now trying to give us the lead. Up the middle, a skipper to the second baseman, and the run scores. We are in front with a 9th inning comeback. Here's Darren Rose. I'm feeling it now. Darren Rose, base hit left field. Okay, this is fun. Johnny Stark's not feeling it, man. We're going with Pratt. Maurice Pratt with runners on base. Oh, no! He has some power now because of the mojo boost. And he lines out! Evan Newton, you're getting pinch hit here, sonny boy, for Maurice Hudson. Off the bench. The power swinging. Maurice Hudson! Deep left field. That is off the bottom of the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes the second. 4 runs in the 9th for the Bee-Wolves. What a rout. Oh no! It's not over yet. Into right field. Flash with a hit. Oh, we're not testing Uwanga. That would be dumb. Here's Leon Daniels as we attempt to bat around. Oh, he lifts it into the gap. Shallow. And the inning is over. But that is how you perform a 9th inning comeback. Let's go, Andy Beck with a 3-run lead. It is a save situation. But a base hit for the Blowfish. Unfortunately. That brings us to Marvin Steed as he hits this away. Foul. Uh-oh, that could be fair. It sure is. Recovering, it doesn't matter. So a tying run at the plate, and it's Carloco. Okay. The one thing we have going for us, though, is that he is slow. Oh, he's a free swinger, and he gets us the ground ball. Carloco doubled up, and the Blowfish odds of pulling this off just took a major hit. It's up to Keg Gutterson now. Straight fastballs, just throw the heat at him. 2-2. Now, curveball. Oh, strike 3! What a punch out for Beckwith! Ball game. We only had 10 hits today, but we had one of the most impressive innings of the season. That was a fun win right there. Oh man, 10 games to sim now. What is going on with our schedule? Crocodons are 7-7. And hey, we clinched the playoffs today. because everybody else has at least 7 losses. So us and the Overdogs will be going to the Super Division Championship Series. Seeding doesn't matter, we're going to play the same team, but I want to go 13-3. And now we're in first place, just like that. So how about the way today's game went? Pop up, pop up, pop up. It was getting annoying. Then in the 9th inning, we started getting a hold of them. Lance almost went to the wall. Then we had like 3 hits actually go to the wall that inning. It was fun. So the Sirloins have the best record in the league right now. It's a race for second place there. The Moonstars are likely going to win. And some hope for the Wild Pigs still, but not much. So the playoff picture is taking shape. We will be a part of it. And we have 4 straight victories, everybody. Let's check the leaderboards and get out of here. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave your feedback below, subscribe to the channel, and let me know. Who do you think is going to have the highest average this season on the team? Maurice Manning is now our leader. Out of nowhere. We have 5 in the top 10. I'm not sure if we're going to have a good chance to get to this Triple Crown without the homers coming lately. From the right players anyway. But who do you think is going to have the highest average? Let me know down below. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.